Okay, hello. I've been asked to share more about mindfulness and meditation. I'm right now in northern Thailand, a Buddhist forest monastery. Today's Dhamma talk here, he started out talking about if maybe the mind is dreamy, sleepy. Well, sometimes we haven't slept enough and we become tired. The mind gets sleepy and it's very difficult to control. But he says you can also sleep too much. Then again the mind becomes weary and dreamy. So you find out what's a good amount for you, for your mind. You can also eat too much and eat too little. You can also meditate too much. Maybe 3 hours is too much. You find out. That's his beginning, and then he comes into topics of happiness and suffering. And he says, I will not say much about this today. What is suffering for you? When do you suffer? What makes you suffer? What is happiness for you? When are you happy? And what makes you happy? You find out. You contemplate. When you contemplate, all you have to do is ask, what makes me happy? And the answer will come. Because you know. There is no need to think. There is no need to think. You know. Okay. That was in short, my words maybe, but what the Dhamma talk here at the monastery was about today. And to sum up, as always, Buddhism is called the middle path. And in Buddhism they tend to look for the golden middle path. Not too much, not too little. And it's called the middle path because it's not asceticism or denial of the body and mind. And it's not indulging, identifying with body and mind. The most important thing is to know it. Know the body and the mind when it happens, right now. Body and mind is happening right now. And this is mindfulness. To know, to observe things, not to come to a conclusion or to judge, to value it, but just to know. So what is the best amount for you? Sleep, food, meditation? You find out. And all you need is awareness, mindfulness. So, suffering and happiness. He talks about suffering and happiness. Well, you find out, he says. So don't listen to someone else, in this case to me, if you want to find out. But I will talk about it anyway. So please turn off the video if you want to find out for yourself. And I just want to mention something about suffering, I think. I feel inspired because the word suffering, I think it has a certain associations. It needs a bit of a redefinition in the minds of Western minds, at least. Maybe, you know, we brought up with a association of suffering as being crucified, having thorns in our head. That's suffering, you know. But if we extend the suffering to include maybe just, you know, some low vibrations of our self, we can, the potential of ending suffering is there. So that's why I want to say some words about it. Well, you stopped watching anyway, so it doesn't matter. Well, I knew a girl long ago, just for an example, a very intelligent and beautiful girl. And it was important for her to be positive, think positive about herself. And still, she was annoyed quite often. Annoyed and bored, irritated, angry. But yeah, well, what he does is irritating. That's what her truth, you know. Of course I'm angry because he's a jerk. But she always made sure she was positive, you know. Well, that's a good thing. Then, you know, I'm not a jerk. That's a good thing. And yeah, well, she's not around right now. That's a good thing. Another positive thing. Well, now I know at least who I don't want close to me. You know, good positive spin to things. Well, maybe she thought positive, but she was suffering. That annoyance, irritation, anger, it lived inside her. It was inside her, it was created, it was lived on, was fed, and inside her it could end. So all of these states that she so often experienced was suffering. Low vibrations, non-neutral states of mind. But she never allowed herself to see this, to know this, because of this idea of being positive. She had to be positive all the time. But looking at something and knowing something is not being negative. If we mindfully see something, we don't do it to judge or evaluate. There's no negative light shining upon. It's just light. And if we look at something just to know, we see reality as it is. And if we see things, we can also see the cause of things. If we see the cause of things, we can also end suffering. Stop creating it. Because it is created in us, in you, and in me. That's where it lives, and that's where it can end. Okay. Yeah. I think that's enough for today.